When you are rejected, you have to master everything. When you are rejected, you have to master everything. People oftentimes spend their life honing a craft. Either their early life, they may go to college for it, they may go to some sort of trade school or internship because they found something that they truly love, that they truly enjoy, and want to make a living out of that, or to build a community or impact other people through their skills, and all in all, make the world a better place. For me, this is my animation. And while I mainly talk about animation and art in general, media and entertainment, I do in fact like to go over topics or at least have topics that can easily be attributed to other things in life. Right now, what we are experiencing is an employment crisis. There are so many different open positions, but you need 3, 4, 5 years of experience. You need to have connections. You need to be this grand popular figure. Yet at the same time, you need to work for cheap or work below what you are worth. And that has phased through and affected many and all facets of life. Many people are working low jobs that they are overqualified for. Some people don't even get hired to those jobs because they are overqualified. All in all, the world seems unfair and to some people even wrong. But we all have a mission in life. We all have something we love, we enjoy, we want to excel at. When it comes to media entertainment, my field, in order to get your foot through the door, you need to take on an internship. And it is very close knit and it's very closed system where you need to know somebody, where jobs aren't even being posted, and it's really just animators, editors, colorists, filmmakers talking to their friends while on the job and telling them about another job popping up, another industry project, another thing, and then you have to put in a word in order to get your friend hired. Internships now are requiring you to have 3 to 4 years of work experience. But how can you have work experience if you can't even find that low level job to first step your foot into the door? It is crazy and it is wild that people have to have experience in certain subjects when it's meant to be entry level, when it's meant to be easy and it's meant to help you learn, help you grow, and develop. Nowadays, when it even comes to animation and filmmaking and different things like that, a lot of the pipeline work, a lot of the entry level positions are being outsourced outside of the continent to other places in the world. Korea, Japan, China, France, other places like that, who have the in-betweeners, who have the storyboard artists, who have the different colorists and compositors. Now in the US, there's only senior positions that need to be filled. People who do the final work or do the final okay or say so, or who write up scripts to send overseas for other people to work on. It is impossible to make a name for yourself nowadays. And a lot of people, they don't even want to be the next big thing or the most popular. All they really truly want to do and desire is to merely make a living. They don't need extravagance. They don't need to be the best. They just want to make a living. And it's not even possible to do that. When you are an artist, when you are an animator, and you are constantly putting in applications Sometimes you don't even care about the qualifications. You'll lie or you submit your portfolio and your application and your resume or CV anyway, and you'll still get rejected. These jobs asking for so much. Down in the pipeline, when you are applying for these jobs, you have a very strong portfolio. You don't have money. You don't have connections, or at least not connections that will work for free. You don't have people who you can talk to. So when you are online by yourself, whether it's YouTube, Twitter, your own LinkedIn page, other places where you post your work and post your projects, you may just want to be an in-betweener, but because you don't have the work experience and the connections to make full feature animations and exercises, you're doing 20, 30 different other things in order to complete the project. You may just be an in-betweener, but you're doing coloring, you're doing compositing, you're doing storyboard art, you're writing the script, you're planning things out, you're getting work together, and you're doing things that are outside of the realm that you first desired to get a low level job at. And it's wild and it's crazy because these corporations, these studios, these other conglomerates, they just want you to do one simple task for them, but you have skills to do 20, 30 different tasks and different objectives, but they don't want you despite your umbrella of aptitudes in many different things. And so now it's come to a point where we do have actor strikes, where we do have writer strikes, where we do have animator layoffs. And I heard in the future that even the animators are going to strike one day at one point. And so now is the time, now is the place where we will have to go independent. The writing is on the wall. We can no longer have centralized industry, centralized media and entertainment. We will have to go abroad and build up our own studios in our hometowns or somewhere else. And when we do that, we'll have to source local talent. And we'll have to keep people from moving cross country to conglomerate and to collect in one area. Because now there is no hope and there is no future, sadly, for the industry at large. And while I talk about animation, this can be said about any sort of industry you can think of. Nowadays, when you are applying for jobs, all they want is the top experience. They want you to be the fastest foreman. They want you to be the fastest drafter or the best at HR that can handle situations on a dime. Or they need some other form of work where it is entry level, but you already have nigh mastery or several years of experience. There is a lack of faith. There is a lack of kindness, and there is a lack of geniality in the world. Where, while yes, companies do need to make a profit, and while yes, it would behoove people to have certain positions and certain places where people have experience so that it is not difficult for them to complete their jobs. In that same vein, at what point do you lean back? At what point do you grant a reprieve and merely hire a person that has at least two of the three things on your list and then work towards them achieving and attaining that third aspect that you desire? At what point do we start training people and promoting people and helping them grow and develop? Because when you do that, that builds rapport, that builds morale, that makes people want to come into work that extra mile, that makes them want to do more for the company because they have been pushed, they have been helped. People have helped them grow and develop. They have gained many different skills, so they are now grateful. But if you go in trying to only work with people, only have people that have all the skills, then they won't put that extra 2% in. They won't put in that extra stock, that extra faith. And at any point, they can and will leave if another position or another advantage or a higher pay comes that you cannot offer or are not willing to match. And so I say to many people, artists, animators, filmmakers, anyone who provides a service, who loves their craft, who wants to hone it, who wants to make a living for themselves, it may be scary. You may want to wait, but go independent. If you have tried, if you have fought, if you have done everything you can in order to get some type of job, some type of adjacent field, and no one wants to hire you, test your mettle. Let your own skills and your own passion speak for you. Work on side projects. Find anyone who would hire you independently as a freelancer or for a quick gig. Do your best at those small gig jobs. Build experience there. So then eventually you can start a business. You can start a company for yourself. So then you can have what you desire, so that you can have your dream come true. Because the way the world is now, nobody is giving the benefit of the doubt. Nobody is taking chances. So you have to take a chance on yourself. And that's really all that can be done. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share even. Share this video with someone who you may think or feel is going through a hard time, because we all are. I'm still going through exactly what I'm talking about, but I at least have a plan, and I at least have something to look forward to. I would like to have some experience, but if I don't get it, then this YouTube channel, these different animations I'm working on, and networking with people and getting my name out there to do freelance, that would be more than enough experience for me to then start my own studio proper. It just is what needed to be done. Anyway, this has been Owoh's Corner, my own little corner of art. I'll see you guys in my next video or live stream. I stream Tuesdays and Fridays around noon, and thank you for watching.